guys, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this really pretty striped dovetail friendship bracelet. So this video was requested. I will put her name up on the screen. She requested this and I thought it was a wonderful idea because I already made this bracelet before. It was actually a recent bracelet. And it's really beautiful. If you guys want to learn how to make this, then keep on watching. So this bracelet is pretty big. It's 26 strings long. And for this you're going to be needing two colors. One for your background color or your outline color, which for me is going to be black, and then one color for your design color, which is going to be like the dot and then sort of the chevrons going down and progressing from there for the actual dovetail part. So that's going to be my white color here, and you'll be needing 12 strings of your pattern color, so that's going to be me, white, the color for the dovetail. And then for the outline color and the sort of base color, you're going to be needing 14 strings in total. And then once you have those, you're going to be splitting them both in half. And today I'm going to be starting with a triangle end because that was also requested. And you can start it however you want, but just again, today I'm going to be starting with triangle ends. So if you're going to be starting with that as well, split your strings in half. So I have 7 black strings on one side, 6 on one side on the same side, and then on the other side the exact same thing, 7 black, 6 white. And for the string order, you're going to be doing black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. The other side, the exact same thing, it's mirrored, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. So after you have that, I'll be showing you guys how to do the triangle ends. So I do know that there are many tutorials on how to do triangle ends out there, but today I'm just going to be giving you guys the full tutorial. So the triangle ends are the exact same order, which I said before. So the first color, you're going to be doing a backward forward knot onto all of the rest of the strands. I'm starting on the left side, so it's going to be a backward forward knot. So just do half a backward knot, and then the other half will be a forward knot. And you will repeat the exact same thing again with a white string. So do again by excluding the string that you just knotted with, and then take the next white string, backward forward knot. And then again with my black string here, I'm going to be switching back, excluding these 2 strings I just knotted with, and doing a backward forward knot. And then again with the white string, take it out, exclude these 3 strings, backward forward knot again, and continue to do this until all of your strings are knotted on with. So just make sure to keep switching, excluding all the strings that you've just knotted with, and keep switching from black to white until all the strings are done, and the last string that you have that is not knotted with should be a black string. And once you're finished with that side, we're going to move on to the right side here and do the exact same thing. And then on the right side, it is mirrored. You're going to be taking the first black string and you're going to be doing a forward backward knot with that string. So make a 4 again and do a forward knot, half a forward knot, and then finish that knot off with half a backward knot. And then take the first white string after that, and again, excluding the string, do a half forward, half backward knot, forward backward knot onto the rest of the strings. And then take the next black string here, do half a forward knot, half a backward knot, forward backward knot, and exclude that string from there. And I'll show you this once more with the white string, a half a forward knot, and then a half backward knot. Okay, so once you guys are finished with knotting all of your strings onto each other, I'll show you guys how to start the bracelet. So if you guys just saw me add in a new white string, that is what I did. Because I realized that I just miscounted the amount of strings I cut by one, so I just forgot to add one string, which is annoying, but yeah, I just added in a new string, and now I'll show you guys how to start the bracelet. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to take the center 2 strings, which are the black strings here, and you're going to want to tie a knot between them. It could be a forward knot, a backward knot, a forward backward knot, or a backward forward knot. It doesn't really matter as long as they're tied together. And after you do that, you're going to be needing to do an inverse chevron. So for that, you're just going to be taking the left string of the center 2, and you're going to be just knotting all the way, but excluding this really last left string. So you're just going to be knotting onto all of these except this one, and I'll show you guys what to do with that one after you are finished with knotting the rest. And then you're going to be taking the very last string, the outermost left string, taking the string that you are knotting with, that you just knotted all these strings with, and do a backward forward knot onto the string to the left of it. And then to complete the other half of the inverse chevron, you're going to be doing the exact same thing, except it's mirrored by taking the right string of the center 2, the one that you have not knotted with yet, and that was tied in with the first string that we have just knotted with. You're going to be taking that one and doing forward knots all the way, but make sure to exclude this last string because we're going to be doing a forward backward knot onto that one. And then once we reach this last string, the outermost right string, you're going to be doing a forward backward knot onto that one with the string that you have just knotted with. And next, take the 2 center strings, which should be your white ones, or your colored string for the design, and just tie them together. And then take the string to the left of the left center string and do a forward knot onto that one with the black string. And then take the other string just right of the right center string, which should be the black string, and do a backward knot onto the white string to the left of it. And then just tie the 2 center black strings together. And so you're basically just going to be repeating this process just twice more with the chevrons. So I'll show you guys this again with the 2 white strings, which should be just right to the right center black string. Tie those 2 together. And then take the left string of those white 2 that you just tied together and do a backward knot onto the string to the left of it. Do the exact same thing on the left side, but just make it mirrored. So take those 2 white strings and tie them together. Then just take the right white string from the 2 that you just knotted together and do 2 forward knots into the 2 strings to the right of it. And then take the black string just to the right of the white string that you tied together on the right side before you finish off the chevron. So that should be the 4th string from the center on the right side, and do 3 backward knots into the 3 strings to the right of it. And then take the left string, the 4th left string from the middle, and do 4 forward knots to the 4 strings to the right of it. And then take the 4th and 5th strings on the right side from the center, tie them together, and do 3 backward knots with the string to the left of the tied 2. And do the exact same thing on the left side by just taking the 2 whites to the left of the center and do 4 forward knots with the left string. And then complete one last chevron with the black strings. So just take this black string right here and do 5 backward knots onto the 5 strings to the left of it. And do the exact same thing with the other side, but do not tie the 2 center strings together quite yet. Then, let's move on to the right side first. You will see the center of the right side here with these 2 white strings. Tie those together. And then continue what we did here exactly, except do not complete this half of the last black chevron. So I'll just go through this step by step with you. So just basically take the right black string from the right center two right strings that we just tied together and do a backward knot onto the right white string. And then do the exact same thing on the left side by taking the right string just to the left of the left center right string that we just knotted with and do a forward knot onto that string. Tie the center black strings together right here. And then take the two white strings right here just next to the chevron and take the right string just of those two white strings and do two backward knots. Do the exact same thing on the left side by taking these two white strings that are right next to each other, take the left white string and do two forward knots into the two strings to the right of it. And then just tie these two center strings together. Then take the black string just to the right of the white chevron that we have just made and do three backward knots into the three strings to the left of it. Do the exact same thing on the left side by taking the black string just to the left of the white chevron and do, this time, 4 forward knots into the 4 strings to the right of it. And then take the two white strings that are next to each other way on the right side, just the third and fourth strings from the outermost right strings. Tie those two together, and then take the left string of those two that you just tied together and do 3 backward knots into the 3 strings to the left of it. And then just do the exact same thing on the left side, as I've shown you before. And then just take the second from outermost right string, which is going to be my second black right here. And then you're just going to be doing 1/2 of the chevron here by just doing 5 backward knots onto the 5 strings to the left of it. And then do not do the other side quite yet, and just take the second from outermost right string. And since this is the straight edge type of pattern, you're going to be taking that white string right there and doing a forward backward knot onto the string to the right of it. And then take the third from outermost right string and do 1 forward knot to the white string to the right of it, and then finish that row off with a forward backward knot onto the black string on the outermost right side. And then take these white strings that have appeared right here together and then do a knot between them, and then you're going to be doing a forward knot onto the second from outermost right string, and then you're going to be doing a forward backward knot onto the right string at the very edge. And then take the fifth from outermost right string and do 3 forward knots into the 3 strings to the right of it. And then do a forward backward knot with the second from outermost right string onto the outermost right string. Then, to finish off this striped dovetail part, you're going to be taking the center white strings on the center of the right side once again. You're going to be doing 3 backward knots with them and then a forward backward knot onto the outermost right side. Then just do what I told you guys to do this entire rest of the right side, and I'll be back after that is finished. Just make sure to mirror it, and yeah, you should be fine. I'll see you guys after I'm finished. And after you've completed the entire left side, you are done. Just repeat what I told you from start to finish for you guys to finish up this bracelet and make it the desired length that you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more bracelet content from me in the future. Just like tutorials, maybe some new series in the future. I'm sort of playing some out. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.